Joining us on the broadcast, Major General Sudhakarji, defense expert, Major General Mohammed Ali Shah, he's also a defense expert, and also with us, Namjao Kipken, Associate Professor, IIT Guwahati is joining us. Major Shah, you've also served in Manipur. Do you think there is a difference in approach at the moment where there is an increased or renewed focus on development in the region, or do you think it is the same?
That's a very good question, Gauri. And before I start, I would like to tell my dear friend here, Kipken Saab, I Nanganungshi Manipur. It's very, very heartening whenever I speak about the Northeast, Gauri, because I started my schooling from Northeast. My father was posted there, and he's had several tenures that side. So I grew up, I've seen Manipur as a Fauji brat and as an officer myself. And now once again, as a civilian. So I will tell you one thing, we have to understand the dynamics first, Gauri. Gauri, they are different tribes. The ethnicity is like they are Nagas of Manipuri origin. That need not be Nagas from Nagaland. Manipuri Nagas. Then they are Kukis, which are Manipuri Christians. Then they are Maites. Maites are what? They are Manipuri Hindus. Then there's Baites, Paites. Then there's Pongals. They are Manipuri Muslims. They are different. We have to understand the tribal affinity. Now, there was a time earlier when I was posted in Manipur that time. The Nagas and Kukis used to be bitter enemies. They used to be sworn enemies. They used to torch each other's houses, and they used to come in hordes of hundreds and thousands to burn their houses. But thankfully, they buried the hatchets later on, and they became friends later on. Now, there were different factions in Manipur, underground factions. Like they were at that time. There was UNLF, United Nations Liberation Front. There was PULF, People's United Liberation Front. There was KYKL, Kangla Yevan Kanalo. There was PLA, People's Liberation Army, not the PLA of China, but the PLA of Manipur. Now then there was NSC and IM from Nagaland, which used to come there, that side they were operating there, of Isaac Moiba, NSC and IM of Khaflang, NSC and K. They were fighting, many of the factions were fighting, like PULF would fight against a different faction. But now, unfortunately, after 3rd of May, what we have seen is these factions are not there active. It is the fight between the Kukis and the Maites. And the entire thing when Maites fell. See, about 53% to 54% are Maites, which are Manipur is dominated by Maites, and then there are Kukis, which are roughly about 40%, and there are Nagas, and there are other communities there, other tribes over there. Now, Maites felt they should go in for the tribal status, that's the SC/ST status, because they would get certain privileges and perks and other things, other benefits. Now, there was a judge who was from South India, a single-member judge, and he gave the kind of a ruling was more in favor of the Maites, and he was impartial though. Now, the clash was there. The Kukis felt if the Maites get the SC/ST status, their rights would be eaten up into. But now again, the Kukis feel today that they have not been protected by the government. That's what I learned from my friends over there. So even in Jantar Mantar as of today, there were a lot of protests, and majority of them are women, some of them who had come from Manipur, because their houses were attacked, and they said overnight, within a matter of few hours, everything, the world changed for them. And now when the Home Minister is there, I'm certain that there is something which will come of resolve. Now, people say that, the police was taking sides or not. I don't know about that. I can't comment. But most certainly, one should have faith in the Assam Rifles, the Friends of the Hill people. The is there to protect them. They're not there to intimidate anyone. And especially when I was there, I learned the local language. I learned the local dialect, the area, the geography, the topography. Now, the Kakshan is in Thoubal district, in very close to Imphal. Now in Kakshan, there's a small basti called Sora Basti. Now in Kakshan, apparently the police station was raided, and the weapons had gone to the fighters from Maite tribe, from Maite community. So now this happened very, very recently. Now the entire belt. See, we spoke about the porous border as the general spoke about the Burma. There is a very, very porous border, that's Tamu. That is on the Burma side, and then there's Moray, which is on the Indian side. Red and white bridge was there in my time. I don't know what it is now. After that came Tengnopal, then Palel, then Thoubal. That is where Kakshan, Thoubal, Imphal, and then further on to Mantri, Pokhri, Senapati, Churachandpur, area Jopi, Samtal. That area came separate. Now, the concentration is more towards Imphal. Why is that so? Okay, now how do we resolve it? when I have a lot of friends who are Cookies, who are very good people. I have friends who are Maithil, who are very good people. I have very good friends who are Nagas, who are very good people. How do we, beautiful place, Gauri. Anyone who goes to Manipur will become a fan of these people. I can swear by that. They are floating islands in Loktak. They are in Loktak Lake has got floating islands. Beautiful people, hospitable people. Now, what has gone wrong so grossly that these people now they have become enemies of each other? Why the Maithil community and the Kuki tribe is fighting so badly? Then they have to leave Manipur. That should not be the case. To the extent that the Cookies are fighting, are asking for a separate state, I feel very sorry for them, and my heart goes out for anyone who would be anywhere. It's not about without taking any sides, without Naga, without Cookie, Naga or Maithil. The very fact that it's very sorry state of affairs.
Okay.